Have you guys ever listened to the song Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes, also known as one of the best rock bands or rock duos to ever exist, at least to me? Of course you have. Seven Nation Army has got to almost be as famous as We Will Rock You by Queen, especially to the millennial generation. I bring up that song today, because I want to talk about a specific part of it. I will be talking about Meg White's drumming for that song. Meg White is known to sound like a drummer in a beginner level with a solid rhythm, and her being that way produces pretty good results. Isn't that one reason why people love the White Stripes? We all love Jack White's unique blues garage rock sound, accompanied by Meg White's beats. Meg White's simplistic drumming is literally in every White Stripes song, and it is best shown in Seven Nation Army, which is the most famous White Stripes song. Every beginner drummer should probably have that as the first song to learn during lessons, along with Queen's We Will Rock You. Listening to the drums of Seven Nation Army makes me describe Meg White's drumming in one word: sexy. For some reason, I find the drum beat so sexy, especially when Meg starts to hit the snare in the middle of the verse section. In the first verse of the song, the sexy drumming occurs when Jack starts singing these lyrics, and I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. That's when things get all bouncy and sexy for me. It's such a good part of the song that I really enjoy. I cannot help but get into the groove whenever the snare joins in. People seem to love the bass line the most when it comes to this song, but it's the sexy drum beat for me. It's just such a fun, groovy, satisfying thing to hear. I've listened to so many White Stripes songs already, and I do not think that there's another song with such a sexy and groovy drum beat. Seven Nation Army is definitely not my favorite White Stripes song, because there are so much more awesome songs from the band, like Icky Thump, Little Cream Soda, Astro, etc. However, Seven Nation Army has got that unique groove, which I will always love and dance to. How could a simple addition of snare do so much? Anyway, before I go, I'd like to ask you, what White Stripes song do you appreciate the most, when it comes to Meg White's drumming?